lifetime in repeat.
Hey guys, it's Fluffy here and welcome to episode 3 of Renato Sanches Road to Glory. We've made some changes here at the start. As you can see, I've just bought Castro in right centre mid, and he's a very good player. I've been playing, obviously I've made a couple more episodes, but just haven't edited them yet, and this is episode 3, so episode 4 you'll see my changes, and as you can see here, we are in Division 9. I think, yeah, or Division 8, I'm not sure, but yeah, I've made a few changes, as you can see there on the screen. I've got Dembele on the right, Schürrle on the left, Volland up front, Çalhanoğlu and Castro, and I've got Tar and Shaw in the defence, and I think I've still got Burke goal, I don't know, but yeah, we're going to go into the game here, find our opponent, and I've been using that blue kit. It's a really nice kit. I'm not sure what it is for, like, well, what team is it? It is. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. But there's the team that I'm going to be playing against, and it's a very good team. Above average BPL team. Maybe a couple changes I would make to it if they didn't get certain players. But it's a good team all around, and we start off by attacking straight away in like the 10th minute, I think that is, and he messes it up there, and then I score straight away. It was very unlucky, that guy was, to miss the ball, and because I tackled him, it did send his player tripping, so I did go on and score, and then we get the ball, playing it around the back, just passing it slowly, and I lose the ball in the middle of the park, and this guy goes like Messi straight through and scores. So I don't know how that went in. The keeper had like a dirt moment where he just literally just jumped on the floor instead of going for the ball, and this is straight after. He's gonna make it 2-1. Here we go. I don't know how that went in. I'm not sure what the keeper was doing as well. After this game, I did sell the keeper because I didn't think he was that good. He's a very bad keeper. I do not recommend getting him. And here is his third goal before half time, and it is 3-1. And all the goals came after each other and like straight after each other. And I was very frustrated at this point. Usually, if it was a normal like player of FIFA, they would have rage quit by now at 3-1. But I do go on to make it 3-2 with a good low-driven shot into the bottom left-hand corner. I tried to get the ball there, but it didn't work. And Dembele is a very good player, but I do end up changing him. You'll see that in the next episode. But I do end up changing him because I think there are better options. And here we go to make it 3-3. Pulled it back. And now we're equal in 53rd minute, I think that is. So I was back in the game, and I was happy at this point just to go on. And we got the ball in the centre of the park. Pass it through to Sanches, and then he just passes it through, and Schürrle just slots it in the bottom right hand corner with a finesse shot in the 76th minute, and that was basically it. I think yeah, that was it for the game. I was very happy at this point, being 3-1 down and then winning 4-3. It's a good comeback to improve my, I don't know, to help me get confidence. And at this point, I didn't get this guy's team because I did start recording later in this game. But you pass it in, and it's a strange goal. It goes to the left of the goalkeeper with Volland, but it's a good goal to make it 1-0 in the 20-something minute. And as you can see there, I just slotted double tap circle into the bottom left hand corner, and again we'll go through, pass it along. I won't call that a sweat goal because there were defenders straight there and they could have tackled me easily, but I did pass it across, so you think what you want to think. And let's just watch that again. There you go. The keeper just dived back. He had checking goal. I think he had a very good team. He just didn't use it to its potential, and he didn't have very good fitness on his players, which I've seen that in a lot of teams. They just don't have fitness, and this is the end of the game, and this guy just gets a consolation goal. Just goes straight through with, I think that, who's that? I've got to see who that is. I think it's Sterling or something. But yeah, it's Sterling. And he just dabbed on me just to take the piss. But I won't bother. I won this game 2-1, comfortable win. It was an easy game, but I just couldn't get it through his defence and his midfielders. It was easy to break through, but his defence was just strong. I'm not sure who he had in the back, but this is the end of the game. There you go. And I think that game, it was very interesting because that guy was very well defensive minded, but he only scored at the end of the game to put himself in with a chance of winning the game or equaling up. And this guy's team name was Young Team. He had a few young players in there. He's got Ashley Young, if you pardon the pun, and he's got Drinkwater, but he isn't young, so I don't know why, since it's a young team. Half of them players there aren't young anyway, so I'm not sure what he was going for. But at this point, we do pass it on, and as you can see, who is that? I think it's Schürrle. Yeah, it's Schürrle on the left. I didn't mean to pass it back that far, and then he happened to mistake it to Sanches, who does a low-driven shot into the bottom right-hand corner, if I can get my words out. And I do dab on him to try and make him rage quit early, but what I do is just watch all the replays mostly, and then you'll see like if they rage quit, because it's like frustrating to watch all of the replays. But at this point, I thought I needed to tackle him because he was going to score no matter what. And I tackled him with Tar, and Tar took him down, and I got a red card. So that was Tar out for the next game. But I think he takes it with Sterling. I think that is. No, it's Rashford, and he has the arrow on, so he knows where he's going to go. I don't know where he's going to go at this point. I do dive left, but obviously I don't get it in time, and he does dab on me to take the piss back, and yeah, so it's 1-1 at this point. I wasn't happy with that penalty. For me, it was a penalty, yeah, definitely, but I don't know if it was a red card, because well, I don't know. But he does go on straight after that kick-off. I'll try to tackle him there. I fail and tackle him, and he goes through, and I don't know how he scores this straight away. It's 2-1. He's just got back in front. Well, not back in front, but he goes in front with his average, well, not even average team. It's like a shit team, really. And he goes through here again, straight after kick-off. I lose it straight away from messing about with the ball. I do take him out on the edge of the area, and this is a free kick on the edge of the area. I'm not sure if this goes in or it goes to a corner or something, but I wasn't happy at this point, being 2-1 down, and then yeah, so I was defending quite well, and I needed to make some changes because I only had one defender, or one centre back, and there we go 3-1 down. And at this point I was like, our winning streak's over. We're not gonna keep the winning streak going because we haven't lost in this series yet, and I think we're in Division 8 or 9. I think we're in Division 8, but or 9. I'm not sure. You'll know. You guys will know. And he goes through here straight away, and it's 4-1. In the first half, it's 4-1. I'm losing 4-1. I don't know what to do. I'm getting frustrated. So I did change my team around. I changed formation, and this was before half time. Just before half time, I do a low driven shot. Well, I just whack it into the left in the middle of the goal with Schürrle to get us back into the, well, not back into the game, but it brings confidence to me for, well, scoring. And when you score one goal, you're going to score more straight after, and then it just got worse. Well, it didn't get worse, but my team were very, very slow at this point. And this is the second half, and we bring it back to 4-3 with a low driven shot into the right hand corner. Now we're back into the game. This was probably my best ever game of FIFA. I'm not sure, but it was 4-1 down, if you remember that, and now we're 4-3, 1 goal behind, and yeah, 4-4. I passed it across. That was a bit of a sweaty goal, but to get back into the game, a goal is a goal. I'm not bothered if it's a sweaty goal. I don't really care. But a goal is a goal, or a draw is a draw. So you're getting a point no matter what. Or if you draw anyway. It's the 90th minute here. Now this is where it gets interesting. He mistouched it, missed chest. Bad chest touch there, and we go on the attack, and through ball there to Sanches, and he threw ball it back to Volland, and I slot it in the bottom left hand corner of the net to make it 5-4, 4-1 down in the 90th minute as well. This was my best ever game of FIFA, coming back from 4-1 down to win 5-4. At this point it was about 11 o'clock at night, and most of my people in my house were sleeping, so I was like, I tried not to cheer, but I was like, yes, and yeah, I was very happy with that. And Volland's a very good striker. I do recommend him. He's cheap as well, so, and that was the end of the game. So yeah, this episode was very, very interesting with a lot of goals scored. I think we scored 10 goals this episode in 3 games, so it's like average of 3 goals, which is good. And I do like episodes where I score a lot, and I do switch over Sanches and Castro there. That was what I changed my team to, because I did need another defender, and I brought on Bruno for Canaloglu, because Canaloglu does have bad stamina. And we did get a goal. I think we got a goal with Sanches, I'm not sure. And I've got the 1,000 coin boost on, so it does it gives me easier coins to get. And I've got, I think now at this point on, well, this is like about a week ago when I recorded this. So now I've got like 15k from playing games and selling players and stuff like that, because I've bought some new players for the team. And as you can see there, we have to get some squad fitnesses, and I tried to snipe him out, if you can count it as sniping out. I don't really, but we tried to get it for the cheapest price, and someone just nicks it just before us. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, hit the like button and subscribe. No face cam this episode. Maybe I'll do it next week, but I'm not sure. This episode was done quite quickly. Like when I recorded it straight away after the last episode. I recorded the gameplay straight away because I was just playing FIFA Ultimate Team, so I wanted to record it and just get the gameplay for you. And what I do every game of play, I just play 3 games and then that's it. And then I end the recording and I could just edit it down and show you guys, cut it down to all the goals. If you want to see like a full game of me playing, it might be a bit hazy, but if you do want to watch me play it, well, live with face cam, not live stream, like live gameplay, then that will be good. So I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.